And here I am for math with Mrs. Depperschmidt. It's math time once again, and we'll continue talking about tables and graphs. Last time we mentioned that there are several different kinds of graphs, and oftentimes you can begin with a tally chart. And I'll show you once again our tally chart from our imaginary study about people being kind on the Mountain Valley Playground. We counted the kindness of second graders, third graders, fourth graders, fifth graders, and sixth graders just in the month of September. And remember, this is make-believe. It's not real. Just invented for our use with charts and graphs. Now, you can use information. Data can be used to make many different kinds of tables and graphs. And I've done a table like this, and I expanded the information I used because you can see that there are more columns. We did September, and I've also added October and November to this chart. Once again, we have all of the grades from 2nd through 6th, and we have the numbers of kind acts that we counted up for each month in each grade. We can do many, many things with this information now. For instance, we can say which grade showed the most kindness in October. You can read the chart and see what the answer would be. But we could also make our questions a little more complicated. For example, if you thought about all 3 months, which grade showed the most kindness? And you would use your basic computation skills to add all the months together to find the answer to that question. Well, I've used the information about kindness to create a bar graph of only October. And this bar graph is showing 4th grade because that's our grade. And the kindness for October, taken from the data that we collected, shows that in September there were 11 kind acts observed on the playground. In October, even more, a total of 20. And then in our pretend November, fewer. We've taken all this information from our very simple chart where we counted all the kindnesses. We'll be working, this is called bar graph number 1, which is only 4th grade kindness for all of the months. Now, if we wanted, for example, to look at the kindness for October, that would be completely different. And I've created bar graph 2. Once again, I'm using the information from the table. Bar graph 2 shows all the different grades with the number of kind acts performed only in October. It's important to know that you can make your chart or graph in any way needed for the purpose that you're going to be communicating the information or the data. For example, maybe Mr. Keller would have asked, I'm curious about the month of October. Could we just look at all the grades for October? And then you would make a bar graph just like bar graph 2. You could do that for any of the months as well. But let's imagine Mr. Keller said, I just want to know about the 4th grade. And then we would use this kind of a bar graph. Graphs and charts are made to order for the specific reason that they're created. You make the graph that fits the situation. That's the fun thing about graphs and charts, and I know you're going to enjoy making and using some of the charts and graphs that we'll work with. I know you're going to have a great day. Please remember to be kind. I'll see you at school.